Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. I hope your day is going well. Mine's alright so far. Well, I've had a day. You ever have one of those days where you just feel like bursting out crying for no reason at all? I had one of those today. So I had some Burger King for dinner, some comfort food, and man, the onion rings are good. The fact that DK messed up my order and gave me the wrong sandwich was a little saddening, but it is what it is. So I still got, the food I wanted to eat, basically. I mean, it wasn't actually what I wanted to eat, but anyway, comfort food. All right, day 58. How's your regular training going? Have you been feeling sore? I mean, occasionally, but not a lot. Not to the point where it's this. All right, like I said on Tuesday, we'll keep the difficulty here at 30 for today, and then I'll probably lower it
Keep your
next
posture
time.
straight.
Just because,
3, 2, 1, go.
I don't really think that
Alternate
doing
breathing
a
in
million
yourself to
reps of
touch the
something is
recon.
necessarily conducive
Breathe out.
to getting
raise your knees.
a good workout in. It certainly helps doing it,
Last
but
time. All right.
I
Good.
think having good form is better than
Next is the
going
human
to
stretch.
exhaustion or
Bring the insides of
having
your
poor
ankles
form on
up toward the
a bunch of reps because
Be
you're so
mindful of
tired
your
because
body
it made you do
and
so many,
stretch within the range of your ability. Last time. Yes, just like that. Next is the back straightening stretch. Take a big step forward and drop your hips.
But yeah, anyway,
Focus
I'm
on
looking
lowering
forward
your
to
body
tomorrow.
without putting too much weight on your
Not
front
because
foot.
I'm playing more Dinner Noctis,
Be
but
sure to keep
because
your lower
tomorrow
back straight.
my parents are coming up briefly for lunch.
Let's do one more of each.
They live 4 hours or so away, but they're coming up in order to grab something from me.
Finally,
My old
spread your
phone
feet.
actually, because it has to get turned in, and
Raise
the
the ring con
return
above your
kit
head and
was
lean
sent to
the
them
side.
because it's their name on the bill because we have a
Focus on
family
leaning
plan
to
and
the
we each
side
pay our part of it.
without bending forward.
So they're driving to me to come have lunch and spend time with me for a little bit, and then take my old phone away so that it can be shipped off to some warehouse somewhere so I can get reimbursed for it.
Great job.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. It's one of those things that I think about every now and then is the fact that, why are you telling me this? Well, why is it? Is it because I answered yes to soreness every now and then? What? Anyway, you gotta value the time that you have with your parents. Because, they're older than you, and therefore they will likely leave this world before you do. So you should enjoy all the time you can with them. And my parents are getting a little bit older, so it's one of those things that comes to mind every now and then. So whenever I can get some time with them in, I try to.
Okay, let's
Not
go.
that doesn't ever stop
Your
them
grip as firmly as you can.
from pushing my buttons a little bit here and there.
Good job.
You think that I prattle on?
Excellent.
Anyway,
Okay.
I love my parents.
Amazing.
So I'm looking forward to seeing them, especially because
Great.
it's nice to hug. It's nice to have someone give you a solid, loving hug,
All
and
right.
I don't really get that too often otherwise. So.
Nice. Perfect.
Also, I've noticed something interesting. So maybe yesterday or the day before, or maybe even Monday, I think, I mentioned having nightmares and things like that the past week and having a good amount of them. And I think the trigger for the nightmares is like sleeping with a body pillow, like one of those big pillows next to me. Because even though like it's kind of fun to like, you know, have something like put your leg on top of or whatever, it takes up so much room in my bed that I pretty much always wake up with it kind of like pushed off. And I slept without it
Challenge yourself. Okay.
last night and slept
Come on.
way better.
You got
Didn't have any weird dreams, no nightmares.
Very nice.
I kind of wonder if it has something to do with that.
Okay. 3. Yes. Yes. Well done. 1 left. Okay. Okay, let's switch sides. Okay, let's move. Good for working those upper
Now the
arms.
key to this one, to having your hair go on fire,
Nicely done.
really seems to be all in the thumb. Like, making sure to hold the ring up really helps. Like,
Fantastic.
be aware of your thumb, like, pushing up onto it to keep it up.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Right before going live tonight, I finished watching Machikado Mazuko.
Amazing.
Shamiko, the teeth next door.
Well done.
I've been waiting for 4 weeks for my friend to watch it with me, and she recently got a new job and such, and has been very busy, so I went ahead and just watched it by myself, and it was fun. I will say that this season 2 has been very like
Fine work.
fast-paced, I guess, and kind of like haphazard with
Well
the plot. Not in like a bad way, because it fits the overall show of like, oh, this is happening, but like the finale, like
Increase your pace.
the finale, like it came together and like had a bunch of stuff from all the previous episodes come into play, which is good and nice to know that all the stuff previously wasn't just like random crap. But
Keep it up.
everything came together so fast, it was just kind of surprising how quickly everything wrapped up.
Abguard.
But not bad. We got to see Shamiko with a giant whisk.
You should feel it in your stomach. It's not your arm. Lucky break. Standing twist. Twist. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
Maybe it's the vinegar chicken that made me feel weird. Like I mainly felt really exhausted in my afternoon after I had dinner. Sorry, after I had lunch.
Left, right, left,
Who knows?
right,
Oh, hello, Dabkin.
left, right.
How's it going?
Halfway there.
I see some exciting emotes.
Left, right,
And
left,
thanks for the bits.
right, left, right.
Happy Thursday.
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 10 more. Left, right, left. 5 more. Left, right.
Oh, one of them's gonna run away, aren't they? Yeah, one of them's gonna totally
With your
run
legs
away.
bent slightly, squeeze.
Ba, ba, ba. Okay, stay there. Don't run. No! Okay, good.
Seated ring raise. Be
Hold
sure
on.
to stay hydrated.
We're not. Let's see. Range is. Okay.
Front
Do
press.
this. I want to take out all of them. I'm sweating. Not really. Not
Let's
yet.
move.
This is the first exercise we're doing actually
Breathe out.
up
Great.
against these lads.
Wonderful.
So I haven't had time to work up a sweat yet, really.
All right. Keep it up.
But I did work out a pretty good sweat earlier this morning. I've been doing Fitness Boxing 2
Good job.
rhythm and exercise in my mornings. Not on stream or anything like that.
Fine.
But it's been really fun. And it's got a free demo on Switch, actually, if you've never tried it.
Fantastic.
I like it.
Nice.
I think it offers something different than Ring Fit, and it's a little bit more accessible, I think. In that, like, you don't need a ring or anything for it, you just only need Joy-Cons and, like, some space to kind of bounce back and punch. But you'd be surprised at how much, like, you get a good body workout from it. Because you're moving back and forth with your legs and twisting with your hips. And, like, making sure your core stays strong so you're up posture-wise and everything. So, like, it's really good. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of those squats because screw squats. Let's do, you know what? Flutter kick could be fun. And yeah, let's do that. Do. Alright, let's do this.
Let's go. Okay, let's fly.
Oh, we're flying this one.
Keep pushing me in against your stomach.
Hopefully they don't make me try to like chase coins again, because I lost them last time they did that. It's kind of a bummer. But yeah. Also, I got an email a few hours ago from like the Nintendo thing, like Nintendo Life or whatever it is that you get for just like having used the app once, basically. And or no, because on the Nintendo website I have what's the name of it? Trials of Mana, Tales of Mana. The remake that they did. I think it's Trials. Anyway, the Mana game is on sale, which is surprising to me because I feel like Nintendo games never go on sale, but it's on sale for 50% off, so instead of being a $50 game, it's only $25 right now. I remember I think I played the demo. I think I played the demo on stream. I think.
Okay, let's select the skill. Standing twist. Twist. Right. Left.
But yeah, just in case anyone is unaware and was hoping to play that game, and who's there? You're just here to hear my voice. Well, I'm gonna keep prattling away, so you're in luck. So already talked about Shamiko, the anime that I was watching before this. Though at lunchtime I watched the Made in Abyss episode, the newest one. And that was okay, disturbing in one place or so, but fine. I've read the manga, like I'm up to date on the manga, so like nothing is a surprise to me because they haven't really deviated from it.
Keep squeezing.
But yep, it was Made in Abyssy, that's for sure. No juice box children, but some squishy action going on. Oh yeah, that's good.
Select a skill and attack.
Also, I have a. According to the tracking on my eBay order, Time Splitters #1 is supposed to arrive next Monday, it says. So,
Slowly return.
I don't know if that means I'll play it
Be sure to
next week at all. But maybe on like Tuesday or something? I don't know. But it's going to be the OG Time Splitters for the PS2. And as long as that game works, and they don't send me a scratched up copy or something like that, then I'm looking forward to playing it sometime this week. Because it is a goofy game from what I've seen, and from what I recall from playing Time Splitters 2. Well, we're going to take out the two on the side. That's good. Kind of curious.
You made it!
You know,
Stand up.
I know we're all
No
supposed
need
to
to touch, though.
eat healthy and all that garbage, especially since, you know, we're doing an exercise game. But isn't half the reason to exercise to be able to eat
Feel
crap
it in your
food?
stomach, not your arms.
But curious. So as the stream title says today, I had Burger King for dinner.
Select a skill.
Let's do something we haven't done yet. Oh, we can do digress.
Digress.
I had Burger King for dinner. I got a strawberry milkshake, and it was supposed to be a
let's go.
Southwest
This will
bacon
focus on working
Whopper,
your legs.
but they messed up the order,
Press in harder on the ring cone.
and so they just sent me a regular Whopper, which is kind of depressing because I was looking forward to trying something new, and then being able to, like,
Neat.
you know,
Excellent.
tell everyone about it and be like, oh, today I tried, you know, the Southwest bacon Whopper,
Nicely done.
and
Very nice.
did not actually get to try it this time. So, unfortunate, but I had Burger King, and I had a shake, which it's been a while since I've had a strawberry milkshake, but it was tasty.
Keep it up.
And so that was nice.
Okay.
I'm just curious, like, what is...
That battle was epic.
Does anyone else enjoy Burger King every now and then, or what's your favorite thing? Because, like, generally from each of, like, the big three fast food places, I generally have, like, a favorite that I go to. Like, McDonald's, it used to be McChickens and McDoubles. I have, within the last year or two, I have become a pretty big fan of the Quarter Pounder with cheese. I don't know, it just hits right pretty much every time I have it.
You got it.
And then from Wendy's, there we go. From Wendy's, love me a bacon junior cheeseburger. Or if it's in the morning, the breakfast Baconator is always really good to
Try
get.
bending your elbows
Because,
slightly
like,
and keep pulling on
with like a breakfast meal, their potato wedges are really good. Like, they spice them really nicely, and like they taste better than some of the diners I've had. So
it. You did
it's
it.
really good. And then Burger King, like, you know, not everyone likes the, like, thick cut fries, but that's one of the reasons why I get Burger King sometimes, is because I just want those fries. So I'm not a huge fan of fries, honestly. Like, I eat a few typically, and then I'm, like, done. I don't really want to eat a bunch of potato. It just kind of fills me up and makes me feel gross.
You've got it.
But
Keep pushing me into your stomach.
something about it. They just make them, like, just fluffy and thick enough. That's quite good. That was nice. Also, when I door dashed it because it was thundering and lightning outside today and very rainy, and so I wasn't gonna ride my motorcycle to Burger King in the rain. So instead, I door dashed it because I was really wanting.
Tricep kick.
Why do I? Really wanting to have Burger King for comfort food. I just wasn't feeling that great today. And
Your grip as firmly as you can.
I chatted briefly with the driver when he came. Because, like, I waited outside for him because my apartment is on the 6th floor of a building, and so it takes me like an entire minute to go down, and I hate making the delivery person wait.
Nice.
And so I went down and I sat on the stoop, like, corner thing near the door. There's like a little wall ledge, like a stone wall.
Good.
Sat on that, played on my phone until he showed up. And, you know, he pulled up, wrote out the window, he's like, DoorDash? Ethan? I'm like, oh yeah, me right there. And he's like, oh man, and that, like, makes it real convenient for me that you're right here. So I'm like, yeah, you know, I tried. I told him what I just told you about having to come downstairs. He's like, oh, normally it'd be me, like, going up those stairs to see you. I'm like, what? Really? He's like, yeah, you know, you're paying for it. I'm like, am I though? Am I? And he thought so. So I guess he's used to having to, like, deliver up into apartment complexes. But, I mean, he wouldn't even be able to get in. Like, there's no buzzer or anything like that. Like, there's no, like, doorbell thing that actually calls my apartment because the management is cheap and can't afford such things, basically. So I don't even know how I would get in. But.
Very nice.
like Burger King more, but most of the time when we go to the main train station, I take McDonald's.
Let's keep
5
going.
cheeseburger in North Sea. North Sea. That's not the.
Okay.
That's not one of their combo things, right? Or is that the name of another little chain?
Got it. 3. All right. Good. Good. One
As
left.
far as like
They go.
Okay,
Typically, my like preferred order. If like you gave me a choice, like if there were 3 of them, like if there's a Wendy's, a Burger King, and a
Okay,
McDonald's all
let's
next to each
go.
other, and you're like, go to one.
Reach the ring combo.
9, like yeah. 6 times out of 10, I'd go to Wendy's,
Good job.
and then
Better.
3 times out of that 10, I'd go to McDonald's, and the other 1 time I'd go to Burger King.
Excellent.
In general, I would prefer Wendy's the most, but
Well done.
McDonald's is a go-to most of the time. I love the way the
Okay.
patty is. Like, I know it is not a like high-grade meat patty, and like it has that like grainy texture to it because it's just like everything thrown into a blender and ground up and whatnot. So like, you know, obviously not the best thing in the world, but like, I don't know, something about it. It's that comfort food, that nostalgia thing. North Sea is called North Sea. It's known brand fish food. Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
It's like fish and chips, or just like fish sandwiches, fish tacos, something like that.
Fine work.
I was talking. I went and got dinner with my friend last Tuesday, and we were originally going to go get Chinese food. Sadly, did not get Chinese food because the place we were planning to go to was closed and doing takeout only. And then the other Asian place that's like right nearby, we went there, and then they had a sign up that said, "Sorry, closed today, doing kitchen maintenance." So
Great.
sadly, did not get Asian food, but at the very least,
Fantastic.
we went to a different place, a burger place,
5.
and he mentioned fish tacos actually, because he was saying like there's this one particular place he really likes to go to, that's like right on the lake, and apparently they have really good fish tacos.
You made it.
So I was telling him that I don't really understand fish tacos. Like I've had them once and just wasn't really impressed. Like if I'm gonna have a taco, I want something
In
like
your stomach when you
I want
breathe out.
beef, or I want tongue, I want like braised pork. Like generally speaking, I don't really want chicken or fish tacos. Honestly, gonna send you a pic. Okay. More about those. I'm ready.
Bend slowly.
And ab time.
Slowly return to the starting position. You can do it.
But yeah, like, it's not that I didn't like it, it's just like, so many of my friends are like, oh man, we gotta get fish tacos. I love fish tacos. I'm like, why? Like, I mean, everyone has their own tastes, right? But, I don't know, like I said, everyone has their own taste. I prefer my fish raw, honestly. Like, if I have a choice for how I'm gonna eat fish, I'll get sashimi every time. Sashimi is fantastic. Ugh. Sushi is good. I like sushi, but I definitely prefer sashimi. It's so like light and refreshing. Just like a good cut of tuna. Or what's that white fish? Actually, it might just be called white fish. What is it? Tilapia. Tilapia. Tilapia is really good.
You made it.
Sashimi wise.
Flutter kick.
Oh, okay. Going back down. We're gonna work out our abs today, that's for sure. Right, leg face up, extend your legs.
Raise and lower your leg. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Your sweat is so shiny and beautiful.
Fosfolito. +1. Now you're getting hungry. Sorry. I suppose you're probably trying to go to bed, right? So suppose now is not the right time to
say that I was thinking about maybe making some cookies, huh? I was thinking, since my parents are coming up tomorrow, that I could make some cookies and then send them off with some. And then it is one of my friend's birthdays this Saturday, and he's having, or well, it was his birthday last Tuesday, but or this past Tuesday rather. But he's having a birthday party on Saturday, and thought about baking some cookies and bringing them over as part of a gift
Now
thing.
turn your exercise into experience points with a victory pose.
Ugh. That's not the victory pose.
Charge your squat power, but don't overextend yourself. Release toward the victory!
Everything just cracked. Yeah. 158. Had a tasty bumby. Ooh. What
Lightly cover
like
the
just
eye
bread,
motion camera with
or
the pad of your right thumb, as shown.
what variety of bun? Out of curiosity.
Measuring. Please do not move your thumb.
Alright, how are we doing? Light exercise. All right. So you can tell, like, somehow over the course of these 24 weeks of doing this, I've become slightly more. What's the word? In shape, I guess, because this is giving me light exercise. This probably would used to giving me like moderate, right? Probably, maybe. Let's pretend I'm making progress at the very least. Nope. 100 calories or bust. Bread, mayonnaise, and salami. Ooh, that's good. I haven't had salami in forever. Ooh, a gym. You know what I really love on a good like fresh roll. Some like I know it's weird, but like a piece of cheese, like provolone or like Munster or something like that, and then liverwurst. Liverwurst and cheese is like so good. Like liverwurst is great on its own, but like liverwurst and cheese on like a fresh roll, just like my mom likes to do butter and liverwurst, but
Overhead arm spin.
here we go. But I love cheese, so
Rotate the ring con around.
come on. There we go.
Turn. 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 Turn.
Try to get into the photo here.
Turn.
You can see what I am doing
Turn.
this way.
Turn. 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 Rotate like you're drawing a circle on the ceiling. Turn. 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 Turn.
This is such a weird exercise.
Turn.
Like it feels more like a stretch than it does anything else.
Turn. 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 Turn.
Gotta get a B or something to get bonus point, probably.
Turn. 20 more. Turn. Turn.
The text is a little too small for me back here to read the chat, so give me a moment.
Turn.
Yeah.
Turn. Turn.
You had a good last piece of cheese today, now you need new cheese. Ooh.
Turn. Turn.
What kind of cheese are you gonna get?
Turn. 5 more.
Cheddar? Munster? Provolone?
Turn.
Something
Turn.
stinky? Gouda?
Turn.
Gouda's always good.
Turn.
Pepper jack?
You made it.
There are so many options.
Shoulder press.
This like rode my shirt up so you could see the gun show. I jest. Alright. I don't think I've ever done this one. This
Okay, let's go. Be sure your body doesn't tilt to the side. Fantastic.
this is a weird exercise. Smoked cheese. Ooh,
Right. Sharp.
sounds good. I think
Very
I've
nice.
probably mentioned this at some point in the past, but whenever I think of something that's been smoked,
Nicely done.
I think about a Thanksgiving dinner I had
Good
like 3 or 4 years ago at the friend whose birthday party is this Saturday actually, because his parents have a smoker, and they smoke their turkey. Like they smoke the turkeys for like I don't know, like 6-7 hours, and then it goes in the oven, and it's so good.
Perfect. All right. Excellent.
Also, is this thing gonna? I assume this is gonna swap sides, right?
Neat. Amazing.
This is a weird exercise.
Fine work. Keep
Like I
it
feel
up.
like I'm posing. Like
Well done.
I feel like I'm at like one of those shows where like, oh, where like you do these things and like you pose and you're like, oh, just because like it flexes this, right?
Okay. 5 more.
It's weird. It's a weird feeling.
Great.
Also, it's working it out really well though. Like you feel it like right in there, like right in the center of your muscle.
Very nice. Amazing.
I'm looking forward to the swap though, I will say.
Yes. Yes. One left.
Oh, you know what it makes me think of? How heavy are the dumbbells you lift?
Okay,
Where he just keeps going side chesto and like everything explodes off of them. Instagram pose. Oh man, if I had Instagram. If I actually had an Instagram,
Okay,
I bet we could just have that be the only thing up there. It's just all like ring fit poses.
Great. Amazing.
I like good workout on that arm.
Sharp.
Apparently, like, these are the things that I need to add into the ring fit rotation if I want to get, like, a good exercise for my arms. And I just haven't been doing it because they're a recovery exercise. And since most of the time you only really need a recovery exercise when you're up against a boss, like, it just didn't make sense to bring. Ugh.
Press in harder.
Wow,
on
that
the
was awful. Yeah, very good.
Okay. Nice improvement.
Yeah, it works better, like, right there on your shoulder, it feels.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, well,
Awesome.
muscles! There they are!
Great.
Not really, though,
Nice.
but, you know, there's something there.
Great. Excellent.
Let's pretend that I have muscles here. Wait, there you go. There's like a curve. Like a singular curve right there.
Excellent. Nicely done.
Again, got a pose for that Instagram.
Good job. Fine work. 5 more.
You know, as much fun as it is to kind of like poke fun
Neat.
at that sort of thing,
Keep it up.
you do gotta like,
Well done.
I don't know if admire is the right word, but you gotta like respect the amount of narcissism that some people have when it comes to those things, right?
Nice. Fantastic. One left.
And
Okay.
good.
Nice
Oh.
move.
Ooh, alright. I'm gonna feel that one tomorrow when I'm punching in the air. Alright, lower your right hand and left hand above. Alright. I'm ready. Let's go.
Slowly bend to the left. Slowly return to the starting position. Slow down a bit.
Oh, right. This is the one that I always do too fast. And up it goes. So, I don't pay attention to League of Legends, but, I heard secondhand that, like, they banned some, or, like, there was some tournament and some person got banned for teabagging their own teammate. And then, like, the organization responsible for the thing, like, doubled down on their ban and, like, made up a bunch of bullshit. And, it's just been generally laughable in the past few days. I'm curious if, like, if they're gonna go back on that decision at all, or if they're just gonna double down more on it or not.
Okay, let's switch sides.
After sport, count how many Oh. do you mean?
Slowly bend to the right. Slowly return to the starting
Not
position.
sure I understand.
This pose also works your legs.
This is like the worst possible pose for trying to reach that.
Flawless!
That was a bad last one though.
Standing forward fold.
Oh, more bends? What am I, a Radiohead album? Good album though, honestly.
Slowly return to the starting position. Be sure to keep your lower back
I've
balanced.
been really enjoying a YouTube channel as of late
Slowly return to the starting
called
position.
Justin Hawkins Rise Again. It's the lead, I think he's the singer, the lead singer and guitarist of The Darkness, the band The Darkness, who are known mainly for their one song called I Believe in a Thing Called Love, which is that like super high-pitched falsetto-y one. It was I believe in a thing called
Slowly
love.
return to the starting
That one. And you know, I don't really
to the starting position.
I don't really mind The Darkness. They're not like totally my cup of tea. I've listened to one of their albums, mainly prompted by finding his YouTube channel actually. But his YouTube channel is fantastic. He does like music reviews where he like
Slowly return
listens to new music. He does reaction videos, but like he also has his guitar the whole time with him, and he's just like his ear is so good that he just figures it out like right away as he listens to it and like plays along and like comments on it, and like he's really like I said, he has a good ear. He also has like a wide breadth of theory, like music theory, and knows how to apply it. So like he'll just take a song that he's playing along to, and be like, oh, this is really similar to this song by this other band, and then just like string it together into it. it's really fascinating to watch and listen to. Would recommend as like enjoyable like watching material, or like if you're like playing a game and just want something on in the background or whatever, like it's a good thing to listen to. So again, the channel is Justin Hawkins Rides Again, and yeah, he's good. I enjoy it. Before I got into programming, my mom like fully expected me to become a musician. Good night. Dad couldn't sleep well. Have nice dreams. But yeah, my mom kind of expected me to become a musician because I played flute for 9 years, from 4th grade all the way to the end of high school, and then
Twist slowly.
in high school I learned guitar and taught myself piano, and also was like
And don't strain your
studying music theory off of Guitar. What was it
a little
called?
further back.
Not Guitar Pro. I used Guitar Pro, but there's a Guitar Tab website.
Twist a little more.
It's like the most popular one with all the tabs on it,
And return.
and I'm blanking on its name, and I feel bad right now. But I would find tabs there and chords and whatnot for songs that the band I was in wanted to cover. But they also had like really good in-depth guides, and like people would write articles about music theory and applying it, and like different types of scales and all sorts of stuff. And I got really into that. Listened to a lot of Queen in that time, and also kind of like really got into Brian May and how he built his own guitar, and like that made me like research how to build your guitar. I never actually like followed through on doing it,
And
but it was really good to listen to him watch. But then I went into programming because I loved it
perfect.
in high school. Very much so. I made my high school create an independent study for me so I could keep doing it when they ran out of programming classes for me to take. Yeah, so, you know, never really looked back, but every now and then my mom is like, you know, could have been like your grandfather. Like, yeah. I think I'd live a more comfortable life. What are our calories at? 70. Yeah, we got more fight in us. We need 30 calories. I take it this is the entrance to Armando's house.
Ah!
That's odd, the door is open. Guess that means we're okay to go inside. Alright, this is apparently going to burn 42 calories. So, a little bit more than we're bargaining for. Once, you know, these things. Maybe, trying to think what I should substitute. That's also upper arms. I don't know. Maybe the thigh press. So we have more range, the same amount of attack. Seems pretty good. Alright, here we go. Let's try to get to 100 calories. Just hope we don't have to fight Armando. Oh, it is a boss battle. Okay. Tell you what we'll do, because, you know, it says 42, but we only need 30, is I won't use random, I'll actually choose my attacks instead.
Select a skill and attack.
Let's start with something simple. Start with something real powerful. How about that?
Seated ring raise.
I can't really tell. He's blue? Whatever. Let's do this, shall we?
Raise and lower your arms. Raise up, lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up.
Yeah, this
lower
is
down, raise up,
surprisingly
lower down,
decent
raise
damage.
up, lower down,
I guess it is a really powerful attack.
raise up, lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up. Exhale.
I think for this one, you're supposed to lean back at an angle like Tip is, and kind of like flex your abs, probably?
Lower down, raise up, halfway there. Lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up, lower down, 20 more. Raise up, lower
Yeah.
down, raise up.
Despite the fact that in college I, you know, primarily focused on programming and whatnot, I didn't take any music electives, but the music hall building I had friends in, and I would go there sometimes just to play the piano
Good. That'll
in the
keep
little
you
like
going.
practice rooms and whatnot, because that was always really enjoyable to do. Alright, let's hit him with a kickback.
Okay, let's go. Keep your arms straight.
Oh, with thumb.
Good job. Awesome. Excellent.
Bonk.
Nicely done. Excellent. Fantastic. Okay. Nice. Wonderful. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Sadly, I, you know, never really got back into music besides, you know, what I've done on string before, like the occasional
Fine work.
little thing of composing, which is always fun to do, honestly.
Fantastic.
But
Perfect.
it's more of a random thing to do when the mood strikes me. I don't think I'd really want to make a career of it, honestly. So, quite happy with my current trajectory there.
Amazing.
Kind of, I guess. It's not where I thought I'd be.
Great.
It is programming, and I do get to program, but
Okay.
as you may recall, a few months ago I became a manager,
Well
so
done. Amazing.
half of my time is spent doing managerial things, and then the other half, if I'm lucky,
Neat.
gets to be actual programming.
Great.
But, yeah.
Nice. 5 more. Well done. Good. Good. 3. Good job. 1 left. Okay, let's switch sides. Okay, let's go. Place your free hand.
It's kind of weird, like, I think about it, and I think about the things that people have said before. Like, not to me, but like, you know,
Fine work.
in shows and in books and in articles online and all sorts of stuff. Is like,
Okay.
just because you're good at something doesn't mean that you can teach it.
Great.
And
Fantastic.
similarly, just because you're good at something doesn't mean that you can manage people who do that thing either, I think.
Great.
Not that I have, you know, a lack of faith in my own abilities,
Excellent.
but
Awesome.
it is definitely a learning experience
Okay.
and a
Good job.
and one that I feel very sheepish in, I suppose. And it's not a bad thing. Hey,
And return.
thank you. Like, it's not a bad thing to try new things and kind of put yourself out of your comfort zone. Sometimes it can be really good. Like, for me, the manager thing has been really great because it's made my job interesting again and doesn't make me, like,
Very nice.
I never dreaded working. It was more like I dreaded not having things to do because there was never enough work, and then I'd feel bad because I'd like I would stretch work out to take longer than it needed to, just because there wasn't enough stuff to go around. So
Great. Let's pick up the pace. Okay. Okay. Fantastic.
thankfully, I think we don't have that issue anymore.
Very nice. Okay. 3. All right. Fine work. 1 left. Flawless. Amgar. Keep squeezing.
Also, I finally got to play Ruins of Passos multiplayer with one of my friends the other day when he came over, and it is quite enjoyable with 2 players.
Be sure to stay hydrated. Knee lift combo.
Let's do a knee lift. Let's get this going. Get our heart rate up a little bit.
Move super energetically. Left, right, lower down, raise up, left, right, lower down, raise up, left, right, lower down, raise up, left, right.
Oh no, it's falling.
Lower down.
Okay. This time I'm smart. I paused it. We want to get all the damage we can get in after all.
Okay.
Raise up.
Hey, that's fine. I don't mind.
Move super energetically. Left, right, lower down, raise up, left. Be sure to extend your back. Raise up, left, right, lower down, raise up, left, right, lower down, raise up.
Yeah, I have half a mind to like
right,
buy
halfway
3
there.
copies for 3
Left,
friends
right, lower down,
just to get them to
raise
play
up,
with me.
left, right, lower down, raise up, left, right, lower down, raise up, 20 more. Lower down, raise up, left, right.
Also,
lower down,
the friend who I
raise
had
up,
over the other day
left, right,
had a pretty
lower
funny
down,
idea.
raise up,
He's been helping my other friend, the one whose birthday I'm going to,
right, lower down, raise up,
get back into the dating scene and helping him like with his dating profile.
right, lower down, raise up. Excellent. The
And it
enemy
was-
disoriented. Now's our chance.
Oh man, it was something.
Stretch and bend rush. Keep it up. Strike over and over.
Like everything from removing any pictures of said person with like a fish or a truck from the profile picture to instead of setting your political views to moderate, putting them to liberal instead, just because it increases like people swiping on you, I guess.
Look out. I feel a powerful attack coming.
And it was just so funny to listen to.
It won't be easy, but use your ab guard to ride it out.
Because it's like, what's the point of a dating profile if you're just gonna lie on it?
Lower your hips.
Oh, it's one of these.
Hold in on the ring pump and keep bending your legs.
Wow, this thing has like crazy. Look at the calorie counter go up. Get out of here.
Great guard. You got this. Front press. Okay, let's move. Bend your knees slightly as you do this exercise. Great! Keep it up. All right. Nice. Good job. Sharp. Yes. Yes. Wonderful. Very nice. Yes. Yes. Amazing. Nice. Keep it up. Neat. Amazing. Fantastic. Sharp. Okay. Great. Excellent. Excellent. Fantastic. Fine work. Awesome. Well done. Very nice. Wonderful. Fine work. Nice. All right. Nicely done. Very
Supposed to
nice.
yawn. Probably means I'm not breathing right.
Well done. Excellent. Okay. Challenge yourself. Fantastic. Well done. Excellent. Yes. Yes. Neat. You got it.
I don't think we're gonna kill the one on the right.
Come
Soon
on.
though. Soon.
You got it. Fine work. 5 more. Fine work. Excellent. 3. Yes. Yes. Come on. Right on. Perfect. With your legs bent slightly, squeeze.
Ow.
Lucky break. Don't push it. Take a break if you need to. Standing twist.
You twist them both ways.
Twist. Right. Left. Right. Left.
Yeah. There we go.
Left. Right.
One less enemy to hurt us.
Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. And still focus on your waist. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Halfway there. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. 20 more. Right. Left. Right.
20, I love that.
Left.
Just felt a little trickle go down my chin.
10 more.
Well, we're getting there.
Left. Right. 5 more.
Boss is doing what he's supposed to do.
Left. Excellent. You should feel it in your stomach, not release your arms.
There we go.
Careful! You don't have many hearts left.
Yeah, I know. We can do the seated ring raise. What if we did the ring raise with this? For this?
Seated ring raise.
Let's see how much damage we can do with him. We're over 100 calories, so here it's
Raise
okay to
and
kind
lower
of
your arms.
boost our way
Raise
through.
up, lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up, lower down, raise up.
Let's try to do good form though.
Lower down,
Like
raise
lean
up,
back a
lower
little
down,
bit, but
raise
back
up,
still straight.
lower
We're
down,
using our abs to hold
lower down,
ourselves
hold,
in the right place.
stop using your abs.
Oh yeah, look at it.
Lower down,
This is
raise up,
destroying
lower
him.
down, raise up, lower down, halfway.
Win.
That was amazing. Drop your hips.
Oh.
Victory!
Right, gotta do the victory pose. I suppose that was the wrong move to do for, you know, getting our heart up. But let's see, are we at moderate? Did we manage to get to moderate? I'm sweating, so I don't think it's light. Moderate, there we go. 137, one of my favorite numbers. Good. Bar fight with that monster just not means anything. It's another clue this town's chief is Armando. Or do more than outshout him to make ourselves heard. Alright, now we're good. So that next fight is probably Armando. So we'll do that on Tuesday. Alright, so we spent 36 minutes exercising and burned to 116 calories. Let's stretch and cool down,
Let's
shall
begin
we?
our static stretching. You won't need the ring con. Be mindful of your body and stretch within the range of your ability. Raise both arms and pull down on your left elbow. Stretch your upper arms while pulling your elbow downward. Now do the same on the opposite side.
What is your goal of your training?
Stretch slowly and don't hold your
honestly,
breath.
you know, in general is to be in better shape and to finish Ring Fit Story.
Bring yourself back slowly. Stretch your left arm to the side and hold it with your right arm. Pull in your arm and stretch the muscles of your left shoulder.
Because this is a long game.
Now do the same on the opposite side.
I want to see it through to the end.
Slowly stretch out, but be careful not to bounce.
Make sure your diet includes healthy sources of calcium, like milk.
Bring yourself back slowly.
I like
Rotate
half
your
a cup
hands
of milk
behind
every
your
day
back and grasp your left wrist.
because
While
that's what I
pulling
have
your
with my
wrist to the
cereal.
right, lower your neck the same way.
Been having honey bunches
Bring
of
your neck
oats
back
with
up and stretch in
strawberries
the opposite direction
for
as
my
well.
breakfast the past
Stretch
week or
slowly.
so.
Don't overdo it.
And before that was like knockoff Lucky Charms, but like healthy knockoff Lucky Charms. One of those random brands that's like
Bring yourself back
good for
slowly.
you and all that crap uses whole wheat. Blah blah blah.
Join your hands together in front of you. Position your glutes
You might think that
as
I'm
if you're
healthy
going to
because I
sit
buy
down.
those things, but
And
the only reason I
stretch your
buy them
hands
is because
forward.
that's what the little corner store near me stocks, because they're all about that health stuff. So really just a side effect of the environment.
Bring yourself back slowly. Spread your feet, Raise both hands and hold your left wrist. While pulling on your wrist, tilt to the right and stretch your side.
That stretches an interesting part of my back.
Return to your original position, switch hands, and bend the other way. Stretch slowly. Don't overdo it. Bring yourself back slowly. And your stretching is complete. Good job.
All right. There we go. Good job. See the tip of the day. Tell me about folic acid. Helps tissues grow and cells work. Folic acid, also called folate or vitamin B9, may help tissues grow, red blood cells form, and DNA get produced. It may also work with vitamin B12 and vitamin C to help the body use, create, and break down proteins. It occurs naturally in dark green leafy vegetables, dried legumes, and citrus fruit. Also found in fortified bread, syrup, pasta, and other enriched grain products. Cool. All right, well, that is it. That is it for this. I want to show you something funny though. The accent for one fitness trainer. Where is she? Hilarious to me. Where is it? The video. Oh, it's this one, I think. Whoops. Messed up because of the ring fit.
Your water bottle and towel ready? We'll start once you do. Let's give it our best.
It's like weird Minnesota or something like that. It's like a mix between like Valley Girl and Minnesota with like a splash of California.
Let's start with a warm-up. This will prepare your body for exercise by stretching out your muscles. Doing this can help you make the most of your sessions.
Like it's just her accent is funny. Anyway, or like like I know someone who went to college in Minnesota and she's got like a little bit of that twang on her O's and stuff. It's endearing, really, and I don't mind it. Like I don't think it's an annoying accent and I don't think that like it makes people sound dumb or anything like that. But an artificial AI version of it just like cracks me up a bit. All right. Anyway, so we're done with Ring Fit. I'm going to wipe off the sweat, take a quick break to drink something, and then I'll be back with Hollow Cure, which is a fan game for VTubers and a clone based of Vampire Survivors, which I've never played. So this will be my first experience with something like it anyway. So anyway, I will be right back.